Okay, Bob from Trade Genius here, the 10th of May, and I think they finally broke the market. It's just hilarious. They 125 years of zero movement record. So, but we still made some money today, trading some futures and some credit spreads and being in the minors. They're making the surface look placid, but underneath there's turmoil. It's like a lava bed that has a crust on top, and the lava's coming up. So I just think turmoil is coming soon. I'm gonna blast through some charts here, and just a couple of people asked me, what do all my chart stuff mean? I do classes. A lot of them free, some are paid, but where I talk about my indicators. So you need to probably just inquire when I'm going to do a class, intro class, and also Trade Genius Academy is where actually I lay all this stuff out, so you can go in and just buy a course. This stuff took me years and years and years to put together. It's worth a few bucks of your investment of my efforts to kind of see how I do it and how we make money every day. And I encourage you to go check it out. The stuff's in there from a trader's perspective. It's real. It's not some plastic version of you know you know endless drivel about trading and stuff like that. We get right into the meat. So, but anyway, just looking at it here is they looks like they had a little bounce on the financials today. But from my perspective here, it is a long-term stochastic indicator. It's under 60. This is already overbought. I'm expecting financials to come here, and I'm expecting financials to fail. So there's nothing in there that I'm interested in. I use XLF more as an indicator of interest, and I never trade it. Okay, SPY went flat today. It was I think they freaked out over Comey, and they just turned the yen engine on overnight to get this thing to up 1.5. It's just becoming a joke, and they tried to spin SPY at 240. I have some calls that spreads out on Friday for 241, 243. They're already profitable. I'll take them out. I'll take them out tomorrow, and then I put some IWM credit spreads on today on that pop, which I don't think is going to last either. GDX, we're in a number of different miners. I'll get to those. Nice pop today. Our dust puts went from 38 into the 33s. We got under 33 for a while. I rolled my 31 for this Friday and the next Friday. My expectation is for dust to just get obliterated over the next 4 weeks. So I can be patient on it. I'm waiting for a nice big move to roll down dust and make some good profit on it. Oh, let me go back to GDX for a second. So my expectation for GDX is this is next stop. So 23. VXX got a little bit of a lift today. This is the short interest on the volatility is mind-boggling. If you're shorting volatility, I wouldn't stay short overnight. You're gonna wake up one day with your margin call clerk sitting in your bedroom waking you up. Apple, I think even with the yen the yen USD yen popping and the yen falling, did nothing for Apple today. I think Apple has run its course. I'm looking for Apple now to fall back down to 146 area. Wait to see the trend start to abate first. But it'll be probably a good put to put on. XLE, nice run with oil today. It looked like it was going to come up. The chance to get to 70. We'll see how far oil goes, and then I think you can short it again. Like I said, IWM. They had to find something to lift today, so they lifted the small caps, and this is rolling over. Intermediate Stokes are still not above 60, so I think we'll have a roll down, and I'm still looking for IWM near term between these two numbers here, which is 137.5 and 136. EVXY, we talked vol. UCO, I was long oil futures, and my average price was around $46, and I took them off in a series of trades at 46.60 area and 47 area, and then I went long again, and I went short. And just so you know too, at the Academy I have an area called Tips and Tricks. We created a day trading program. Probably the last 7 days I traded it 5 days, 3 different instruments, natural gas, ES, and oil, all winners. Today I was up, I don't have to look exactly, but about $1,300 on between 3,000 and 6,000 in margin, depending on if I was 1 or 2 contracts in. And every day was a winner. So I have it out there. You guys can grab it. You can download it. It's there's a fee for it, of course, but once you get it, you're going to be able to use it on your own. And I highly encourage you to get it, because after about a month or so, I'm going to probably raise the price over $1,000 on it. So right now it's around $249. It's that good. So I encourage you to go check it out. GDXJ, I think it's going to run with miners. Nugget had a nice lift today. I'm looking for Nugget to get to here next. But actually, intermediate step around 33, 34. It's going to be a grind. I think they're going to keep whacking at it. But once we get into the Yellen meeting in June, I think the miners are going to be flying by then. The economy is just rolling over hard. I think this was an overthrow for UNG. Tomorrow, I think the report will probably bring it down. And so I'm going to keep an eye on it. I may trade the futures on it in the morning. I'm going to wait and see what it looks like overnight. MOS is washed out, but no lift yet on it. XIV actually down today. Take a picture. I'm staying away from this thing until volatility gets fixed. Thus, like I said, we're in puts on this, and I think we're getting close here for it to break down. And I'm looking for one of those 20% down days. I think it's coming pretty soon here. Silver, we're in silver 1548. I'm building a position in actually silver Wheaton as my big position, and I think we're going to get a good lift. Silver is so incredibly oversold right now. They've shorted the heck out of it. Technology, just grind. That's one of the things they use to bring it higher, but it's one of those things where it's just going to actually just lit right down to 54. I was not in AG because I was in other miners, but nice move. Bull flagging here a little bit. Our target is now 841. Staying away from real estate for now. Oil, like we just talked about. Gold, we talked about. We talked about drillers. Amazon. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a rollover here, but wouldn't hold your breath. Probably move down to 89. These things are just not worth trading. They're more of interest to me. SLW. So we're bought our first position in SLW at 1970, and I have sold naked puts at 19, and I'm going to build a 5,000 share position on this by the end of May, and then manage size and try to get my cost basis down low. And my goal is to walk out of this thing with a double. So it'd be nice to go through the summer and maybe bring $50,000 out of this thing. So we will see how it goes. XBI, I think it's going to roll over again, and I think I may short it at that point. Talked about oil. Well, we didn't really talk about oil. I'll get to oil in a second. We got DBA. We're in DBA. Like I said, long-term position, and it's pretty much right where we bought it. It didn't get low enough for me to take my second position in it yet. Looks like it's consolidating above the 100-day, And like I said, I'm looking for DBA and JJG to finally take wings this year. TWM, we're in TWM. So 2190 is a position. We'll buy more at 2150. Like I said, small caps at a weak link, and then my sellout is 2250 right now. Drip, we're getting close to where drip will be a buy, but like I told people, stay away, and knew it was going to get down to 1750 area. It did. Still not a buy yet though. It may go all the way down to 16 or 1550 for us. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it. Wheat had a decent report from USDA. It's starting to get some support here. Here's a support area. See if this area holds. See if it starts stair-stepping higher. Dollar lifted today. Helped oil. Okay, Boyle. We talked about nat gas already. Waiting to see the yen turn. You know, last time it got all the way down to like 81. You know, I don't know why they keep pushing. I hope the Japanese don't lose control of this currency. It can get ugly. They won't get any benefit from it, and it won't give us any benefit, and it's going to cause a lot of pain, and then it'll cause a lot of disruption when they try to fix it. Corn had a nice pop back to the 100-day moving average. We're playing with JJG. I'm staying away from these individual ETFs. Joe is pretty flat. We're in SLJ. We bought at 1168. Like I said, I'm looking for this thing to start stair-stepping higher. Talking nat gas already. JJG. We're in a full position on this, and now it's just patience. I'll take half off at 28.14, and then I'll look for another buy point once that happens. Sugar's getting a nice move here. About time. So I think you could probably run up to the VWAP here. People are trading it 38.20 area, maybe 25. Okay, you talk biotech. Okay, the VIX still under 10. Amazing. The 10-year at 2.41. Let's get to the point where I think it's going to come back down again. Like I said, when this correction's over, we'll have the TNX at 2, and then refi, probably the last time in your life you'll be able to. And back to XLF. So tomorrow I expect a down day. Friday I expect an up day. Next week, you know, who knows? These algorithms, you know, we're seeing only the iceberg. We're only seeing the top here with SPY. There are so many derivatives underneath. We don't even know what's the turmoil that's going on there. We literally can wake up to a broken market. So that's why I just beg people, don't be long in the broad market right now, or at least take something off the table. So when this thing drops 10 and 20%, you're not sitting there panicking. You're just waiting to buy in, and you lowered your basis down because the central banks will panic. And it's just going to help gold and silver and the miners and everything they've been suffocating to make the SPY look good. Anyway, the dogs are cueing my exit. I'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.